my dear reader, was I successful in winning back the affections of my estranged wife that I had so carelessly abandoned at an earlier stage of life?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Again. A rhetorical question. Because you will not discover the answer until the end of these epistles. And right now is only the beginning of part 2.
Yes, Madame, Monsieur Jean-Paul Lepon to Mademoiselle Mouton. Mademoiselle, I write to you because I understand that your family is in turmoil, and as you know, I am a very, very good friend of your father, Monsieur Mouton, and I wish to tell you of the happenings of yesterday morning. You see, yesterday morning, I was at the village market looking for plump hens to take to my farm. Plumper. And you would not guess who I met. Monsieur Monsieur Agnon.
Jean-Paul?
I hate you.
Jean-Paul, I'm so sorry.
Do you not see what you've done?
I wish to be rid of it all. I do not care no more about the circus and the chickens. I just wish to have my friend back and my beautiful wife. That's all that matters to me now.
Then woo her, marry her, and bring that poor family back together.
I do not know how. I have nothing.
Once upon a time, I had a friend whose wiles were so great that any woman would throw herself upon him. Where is that friend, I wonder?
He is right here, but I do not wish to have any woman. I wish to have the woman, my Claire.
Then woo her! You owe me this!
Very well, I shall, but I need your help. I need your words in my ear. I need to have you with me in some capacity as my once...
He croaked weakly.
Monsieur Mouton.
Monsieur Mouton, you're looking well.
I have one eye and a dangling kidney.
It suits you.
Sir, sorry. Friends, I've been hired as the kidney holder.
Oh, and I am to administer last rites if he dies.
Is there even a limbo to wait in?
No.
Monsieur, I know that you and I have exchanged ire and hatred, and all the world would shock itself to know that we speak amicably here in this place.
I only wish to speak amicably.
Speak.
He said as his kidney flopped on the ground by accident.
That's a potato.
Sir, please accept my humble words, for I only wish to be with Claire.
Ow! you wish for all the dissension to be repaired, and I know how to do it. I must regain the good opinion, dare I say love, of my wife Celeste.
Woo!
Then it appears we are both at the same quandary.
You, my good monsieur, abandoned her.
I know.
But it's not something that one gets over very easily.
Jean-Paul, you are a man of prose. You are a man of poetry. He is a man of great taste and culture. You've taught me ways to be a gentleman myself. You have the key, the answer.
In fact, Monsieur Mouton, the three of us, when we were youths,
Aye.
we used to gallivant about the towns. We did find ourselves amongst many women, and we were quite gallant. And I believe, with our three heads put together,
Yes.
our little flock could help you win back the love of your ex-wife.
Yes. And the love of my Claire. Yes.
May I see for just a brief moment this gallivant?
One and two and three.
My dearest, we gallivanted for 5 minutes straight.
My goodness! Never has a trio of chevaliers gallivanted so!
We shall gain her love back for you,
Yes.
monsieur.
Yes, we shall.
For our names are not Jean-Paul.
Pierre.
And Claude.
And if that does not work out, you could just die. Amen, sister.
Yes. Is there even a soul angel somewhere that comes at a time of need and places a hand on the shoulder of the grievously pained?
No.
So, this, my dear, is the reason that I write to you. For you have also been slighted, but you hold a great place in your mother's heart. You are our way in, so to speak. Yours truly, Monsieur Jean-Paul Lepont.
Mademoiselle Marie, to my sister Claire. My dearest sister, I know you and I have had our ups and downs, and many ups on the tightrope. But I fear this is a time that we must come closer than ever. I have received word that there are schemes to bring Mama and Papa back together. Although it is wonderful to have 2 separate Christmases, I do think there is true value in having our family be whole again. I must tell you, the other day, to help with these schemes, I went with Mama to a bar. That was one of my words. And another! Cheers!
We don't tell anyone about our little secret drinky rendezvous.
We are a little secret. I always was your favorite daughter after all. Yes! Cheers!
Madame Mouton, Mademoiselle, pardon me. I have brought you a gift.
Gift?
Yes, a gift from your true beloved.
And Claire,
Monsieur Moustar?
Claire, I can see the color drain out of Mama's face.
No, not mayonnaise, not moustache. Not poupon. From Monsieur Mouton.
Open it. But first, another.
Did it come with a card?
Yes, of course. And I
A
shall.
singing card?
Yes. My dearest mademoiselle, though the name pains my heart, for you once were madame, and now you are not. But I want you to know that abandonment is a thing of the past. I am no longer that man. La la la. And so I wish for you to open this gift, so you may know what my heart truly holds.
Come.
A Fabergé egg. Look, it has painted around it.
There is a message inside. It is not a singing one.
He remembered
What is it, Mama?
my favorite flower. It's very rare. The perfume I wore when we wed was made from these petals.
The elderflowers.
He loves you, you know. He regrets with his soul.
Now that he's on his deathbed, he regrets.
He is the image of health. If you look at it from a certain angle.
You truly only need one eye, one kidney.
Mademoiselle, can you not see it in your heart to forgive a broken man, both in body and heart?
And another.
Do you know what it's like to be seen as so angry all the time?
No.
Well, let me tell you.
And there Mama went into her soliloquy explaining her past, present, and plans for future.
And so you see,
Beautiful soliloquy.
do I wish to bring my family back together? Yes. But you must understand that it takes time to melt the ice that is around my heart after what I have bared. All these years without my daughters, without my circus, without the man.
So you're saying there is a chance? Hope? No.
Claire, there was hesitation on her face, but I saw it, that glint of love that we saw between Mama and Papa's children. There was a glint, but it was there.
I beg you think about it, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle.
Well, Mama, I really must be going. I'm learning how to crochet in case the circus does not work out for me.
There.
And so Mama left. My dear Claire, all I want is our family's happiness. All I want is your happiness. Be strong, dear sister. Make wise choices, I beg of you. Your dearest sister, Marie.
From Claire to Mama.
My dear mother, quote, unquote, I understand that you have always favored one daughter over another. And it pains me greatly to know that it is not me. I have tried all of these years to be your favorite, but alas, it didn't work out. But I'm writing to you to let you know that Papa is mending slowly and does appear to be turning a corner of sorts. A very, very oblique corner, yet a corner, be it. I fear for his health if you were not to come and see him and give him some hope for your reconnection. But I'm also writing you to let you know about my recent meeting with my own husband, and I am sorry I did not tell you that we were married, because, well, we got married at a strange place, you see. Well, we were married at the masquerade ball. But we did reconnect to meet up to discuss our relationship.
Claire,
Yes.
thank you for meeting me here. At the buttery. Where butts of beer are stored.
Dear, I did not ever know what a butt of beer was.
I brought you here for the sole reason that perhaps we can enjoy a libation together, and this is a place where no one shall come and bother us.
For whom?
Your first flight, sir.
Oh.
A rare vintage.
It carries a faint aroma of
Top notes of floral essence.
And do I not sense a tidbit of spirit?
Yes. Some cool. It isn't a quiet taste.
You know, a lady never drinks, and certainly not a butt of beer. If you were to provide another vessel, of course, I might be interested.
Then another vessel shall be provided for. But Claire, you coming here alone is a gesture that perhaps you are willing to forgive me.
I shall have a very difficult time to forgive you for injuring my father so horribly and leaving. Need I say that not only did you remove his organ, but you left behind a small bit of talon, which they could not remove at the convent.
Claire, he challenged me to a duel. As a proper gentleman, I cannot refuse. But I do deeply regret what had taken place. And that's why I'm here to throw myself at you, begging for forgiveness. I do not care anymore about the circus, nor the chickens.
Nor do I.
Then let us unite again.
This chicken business, I cannot stand any more of it.
Very well. Then you will also not be involved in the circus, and you will not be presenting yourself on any tightrope or performances.
But I have a problem because my father loves it so, and I want him to live live and thrive.
Claire, I must tell you, I was a performer. I was trained by her, that woman.
Mother,
Yes,
at this moment, when he spoke of you, I saw the blood leave his face. And I saw him turn into a small boy in front of my eyes.
Oh, she was really hard on me. she wouldn't let me eat food. She wouldn't let me have any food or dessert or water unless I performed my duties correctly. She had me walk across the tightrope, back and forth, my feet calloused, my heart pounding, my lips dry, my throat parched, my soul aching.
Mother, and when he described in such detail what you did to him, it gave me great compassion for him, and I have to wonder, why does my father want to be with her? Why?
I asked myself that very question, and that she would have yielded such an angel such as you.
And Mother, when he said that, my heart did melt.
And that is why I had to loosen the rope. Yes, yes, Claire. It was I who had done it.
Mother, he told me all about it in great detail.
I was a young lad of only 15. I was so distraught. I was at my rope's end, so to speak.
And you watched my mother fall, and you saw her land one leg out, and
Yes. And in that impact, I knew that I had been a changed man, and I did not like who I had become. That's why I fled.
Mother, I felt myself at a great moment of decision and realized, as much as I love you, I cannot be with the man who has injured both of my parents.
Both parents made me do it. They both were mad. They were both so controlling, so wretched. What else was I supposed to do, Claire?
What has this butterbeer done to you? You've turned into an animal.
No. I only tell you the truth in confidence, and now you throw it back at me.
Mother, as he lunged towards me, I turned my back on him and left the beer buttery. And so, Mother, I shall not forgive you for treating him so poorly, but I do have some space in my heart for perhaps mending our relationship. Signed, your daughter.
Celeste to her confidant and town crier. My dearest, dearest friend and confidant, I feel it is only you that truly understands me. I realize the mistakes I have made, not from malintent. I always thought I was doing what was best. And alas, there is pain for my children, for their lovers, and for the man I admittedly still love. I went to see him the other day at the nunnery. I shall describe what ensued. Madame, he is still alive.
Hello?
You came.
I did. I got your gift.
That perfume. And the Fabergé egg. Did he sing it well?
It could have been better. But the sentiment was there.
Celeste, you are as beautiful as the day we first met as children.
Even with your eye hanging?
The sad
I'll
thing,
just hold it.
yes, the sad thing is that this was the eye that was wounded. I'll take this one, and yes.
This is going well.
There was a time, my love, when we held champagne glasses. This instead of my glassy, clouded, dangling eyeballs.
Those were simpler times.
I feel this is a burden.
Do you have a bobby pin?
My dear, when I look into your eyes, I see all of the opportunities for happiness that I so foolishly squander.
Yes, we cannot go back. But for our children who has so many more years to live, we must help them.
Is that your final answer then? Is there no chance that I might win your heart as once I had it?
No. No, because you never lost it.
Do you mean it, Celeste?
Just
Don't take
yes, I mean it.
I'll just put them in my pockets for a moment. Oh, Celeste, I can barely see.
Just please.
Celeste!
This went on for many minutes.
Not like the world, Celeste. After all, there are so many obstacles that our poor human condition forces us to overcome. Are we not all in this town of Paris nothing but chickens on a tightrope wire, trying our best to claw our way from one end to the other in order to gain a smattering of applause from the people in the stands while trying not to fall and break our chicken necks?
So you see, my dear friend, he was in fact losing his mind.
I see lint! Oh.
Many other body parts. And yet, the glimmer in his eye was familiar. So, my dear friend, I ask you for your help. To help me bring me and my daughters back together. For I fear they have lost respect for me. And if it is until my last breath, I will regain their love.
Your dearest friend, Celeste.
Claude Gounod to Claire Mouton. Claire, it is under very dire circumstances that I write this letter to you now. It was at the feast of Saint Stephen, patron of all fowl and chicken kind. Your father was being heralded there, the survivor of near death, sat upon a chair to give a speech. I, there in attendance, did notice the light falling from his eyeballs, which did dangle. It became immediately clear that your father was mere moments from his demise. It was with quick thinking that I caught eyes with my confidant and friend, Jean-Paul and Pierre. The three of us rushed to your father's side. We knew that we could not let such a man perish.
Why not?
The nuns of the convent seemed keen on your father's demise nonetheless. We splayed him out upon the floor.
What the hell is happening?
Lay enough, boys.
Did I get my speech?
The audience, their mouths agape, watched as Jean-Paul, ever known for his tender hands and ability to resurrect a dying chicken, did so upon your father. He took at his rib cage and plucked it apart. There, he engorged his heart with medicinal properties which were beyond my comprehend. Your father uttered a nonsensical sentence, but at your recompense.
You are aware that resurrection has only happened once.
And your father uttered it.
I shall eat turquoise! I don't know.
Your mother fell to his side. It was clear that Jean-Paul's efforts were of no use. And then it came to our heads that there was one who could. The spurned daughter, your sister, known for her act in the circus, where she walked upon tightrope, and she could resurrect a man using that very wire. I could see on her lips the memory of this as she fell upon your father.
Well, he's not a chicken, so...
I hope one of these things work.
Don't count on it.
They say that the wire from the tightrope is wrapped around as a tourniquet.
Tears fell from my eyes, but I sucked them back in, knowing I should not cry today, for this man shall not die.
And tighten. The blood will come back to the heart.
And much like my tears, his eyeballs were sucked back into his skull. Lucidity returned to them, and he saw in his eyes the most beautiful thing he ever did see.
My dear, I am well again.
Damn it!
Claire, surely you wonder why I write you this letter. But I wish to tell you of the events that transpired before you yourself entered.
My sister was here to witness this.
It would make our family whole.
Father! You are whole!
Yes, I can barely explain how it happened.
What is this wire hanging about you?
I wouldn't touch it.
What has happened here?
Please give a blessing to these newly restored eyes and hug your sister and mother.
Oh, mother! Mother!
Look upon yourselves, my friends. This is what it's supposed to be like. You must forgive him.
Celeste. I know that I have done terrible wrongs unworthy of your forgiveness. I know that I never could ever deserve a second chance, and I do not implore you to let me back into your life unless you truly feel that you could ever love me again as once you did.
Tell him to drink a bunch of beers.
I'm going to close the window so the rabble outside.
My dear God, I have waited so many years to hear those words. And I too wish to apologize for my part in breaking this family apart. Especially that of your dear love. Oh, I wish to apologize to him.
I wish to apologize to you. I was young and stupid.
Yes.
But I'm glad that you are among us and well. And please, forgive me.
You are forgiven. I am truly sorry that I made your toes bleed. But you wanted to be the best, and I saw the best in you. You still could live out your dream as a circus performance.
No. But I do thank you.
Now go to your love.
And so, Claire, not only was your father and mother reunited, but you yourself found solace in the hands of your husband. The people attending the feast applauded. And I, of course, ever of soft heart, began to weep. For never a moment of more beauty had I ever witnessed.
And so, my dear reader, I sit here preparing these pages for publication, my eyes remarkably restored, my kidney and spleen, but nonetheless I live.
Damn it!
I hate that woman. But what is it that brought me back to life? Was it the modern miracle of the chicken wire tourniquet? Or was it the love that I had reclaimed?
Chicken wire. Chicken wire it is.
Rhetorical.
Because we all know the answer was love. Dear reader, close this book, find the enjoyed tonight, and I hope you did. Come on back and see us again. We still have tomorrow matinee at 3:15, and then all next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again. It's always a completely different story, and always all based on your suggestions. If you have some friends out there, and I can see you, you're nice, you do. Tell your friends about us. Take a postcard and give it to them, and help them find their way to the show. Your word of mouth is our greatest form of advertisement, and we would appreciate it very, very much. In addition to these shows, we teach classes. If you think improvisation is fun, it is. If you wonder if you can do it, you can. And I personally teach an introduction to improvisation class right here in Walnut Creek at the Walnut Creek Arts and Rec Center. So go online. The next session starts in the summer. Take an improv class. It's fun and you'll have a great time. Finally, we are a nonprofit theater company. We rely very heavily on the generosity of our patrons. That's you, you're the patrons, for keeping us going. If you have a couple of extra bucks in your pocket and you don't mind donating it to us, we'd appreciate that very much. There's a box on your way out. You can throw it right in there. Or if you want to write us a nice big check, we'd accept that too. Take one of those envelopes, send it in the mail. We'd appreciate it very much. If you have a friend in the cast and you want to say hello to us, we'll be outside in about 10 minutes at the stage door. You are awesome. We love you. Good night.